Hello there, welcome to my views and news. Tensions continuing in and around the Red Sea. A 10-country force has been established to patrol the waters of the Red Sea to protect the commercial ships which are being attacked. Who is a member of this 10-country force? Are any Red Sea countries, Gulf of Aden countries, members of this force, or foreign forces have come and they have taken control of Red Sea waters and Gulf of Aden. Secondly, African Development Bank is withdrawing its staff from Ethiopia after an incident which happened in October when uh, African Development Bank director was assaulted by Ethiopian security forces. This bank is involved in running some projects in Ethiopia. Will the projects be wrapped up as well? Will they be suspended? And thirdly, Ethiopian Orthodox Church's Public Relations Office has issued a statement saying that one of the lawyers representing church has been arrested by security forces. Firstly, there's the Red Sea, one of the most strategic uh, areas when it comes to international shipping traffic. Red Sea tensions are rising because of the attacks by Houthi fighters. Yemen based Houthi fighters are carrying out attacks on commercial ships passing through the Gulf of Aden. They say that any ships affiliated with Israeli government, Israeli businesses will not be allowed to move through the Gulf of Aden. They have carried out several attacks on these ships so far. They mostly launch drones, and these drones have been hitting these ships very precisely. Several videos, pictures are being shared showing burning containers on these cargo ships. Houthi fighters carrying out these attacks in response to Israeli military operation against the people, against Gaza, which is still ongoing despite some one ceasefire and release of hostages war between Gaza and Israel still ongoing. Now, a 10-country force has been established, naval force to patrol Red Sea waters to protect the passage of commercial ships here. Which 10 countries are part of this force? Why is that no Red Sea country is part of this force? US is leading this naval force. UK, second country. Bahrain, only Arab country which is part of this Red Sea force, I think. Canada, France, Italy, the Netherlands, Norway, Spain, Seychelles. This 10-country force has been tasked with protecting Red Sea waters, tasked with the protection of the ships which pass through, commercial ships which pass through the Gulf of Aden. How will this 10-country force protect Red Sea waters? It remains to be seen. Will it go after Houthi fighters? Because Houthi fighters are mainly based in Yemen. And from land, they launch drones mostly. They have some advanced kamikaze drones supplied to them by Iran. Will these naval destroyers, frigates, ships attack Houthi positions in Yemen, or will they just defend? That remains to be seen. But it's a very important development. And importantly, no Red Sea countries are part of this operation. Only Bahrain is there. Where is Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia is a Red Sea country. Where is Somalia? Somalia does not have a navy. Maybe that is why it does not have very it does have a navy which is being trained, but it does not have any sophisticated frigates and destroyers set up. What about other Red Sea countries like Eritrea, Djibouti, Yemen, they are nowhere to be seen. So we can say Red Sea has been taken over by Western countries. Where is China? Where is Russia? It's a very important development. I think we could see a response from Red Sea countries, from China, Russia. All would like to have their presence here. If Western countries can form a 10-country force, why not that Arab countries, Red Sea countries would form a force as well, and maybe China and Russia too. Let's see. So far, it seems that Red Sea has been taken over by Western countries. Secondly, viewers, African Development Bank has announced to withdraw its staff from Ethiopia. At the end of October, an African Development Bank director was assaulted by Ethiopian security officials. And after that, the African Development Bank suspended operations in Ethiopia. Now it has been confirmed that African Development Bank is withdrawing its international staff from Ethiopia. How long will it take? That has not been announced by that bank, but the bank, African Development Bank, which is a development partner of Ethiopian government, is running several development projects in Ethiopia worth around 300 million US dollars. Reportedly, 8 development projects run by African Development Bank in Ethiopia are underway. The projects could be the projects could stop if African Development Bank withdraws all the staff. It means that projects will stop as well. When the assault happened, the Development Bank, ADB, lodged a complaint, formal complaint with Ethiopian government. Government announced to conduct an inquiry into the assault allegations. Inquiry was conducted, but ADB is not happy with the outcome of the inquiry or with the way inquiry has been conducted. That is why African Development Bank is withdrawing its staff from Ethiopia. Ethiopia already facing shortage of foreign exchange reserves. It wants to have close cooperation with development partners. It is in talks with IMF, World Bank for a loan of 7 billion US dollars. But this crucial time, if African Development Bank, it's not a major partner, but still, if it withdraws from Ethiopia, it would be obviously a bad news for Ethiopian government. Lastly, the Orthodox Church of Ethiopia has issued a statement saying that a lawyer representing church has been arrested by security forces. Ayalio Betane is the name of the lawyer. He is a member of Committee of Lawyers of Ethiopian Orthodox Church. The lawyer has been representing the church in the recent conflict within the church when some archbishops announced they split to some extent and they made appointments of bishops, which led to confrontation between the main church and a breakaway faction based in Oromia. The matter has been resolved, but that matter reached Ethiopian courts, and this lawyer represented the church at the court. Now, the church is condemning the arrest of Ayalio Bitane. Security forces can arrest anyone in Ethiopia, by the way. Under the state of emergency proclamation, anyone can be arrested, even members of parliament. Members of parliament has immunity, by the way. People like Christian Tadale, Johannes Bujalio, they had immunity being member of parliament, but still they were arrested under the state of emergency proclamation. So if members of parliament can be arrested, it means it's easy to arrest Ayalo Bitane. But church is a very strong institution in Ethiopia. And church, when church sends a message, government generally listens to the message because of the huge following that Orthodox Church has in Ethiopia. Let's see, will Ayalo Bitane be released or not? What are the charges against Ayalo Bitane? Has he been arrested in connection with the campaign against Profano elements? Let's see, that remains to be seen. Thank you for watching.